why you lose focus so easily and how your brain is stealing it. Most people believe they lack focus because they're distracted by phones, social media, or noise, but that's only the surface problem. The real reason you lose focus has nothing to do with distractions outside of you. It has everything to do with what's happening inside your brain. Focus is not a skill you turn on, it's a state your brain allows. And right now, most brains are constantly refusing to allow it. Think about this. You sit down to work, you genuinely want to concentrate, but within minutes, your mind drifts. You check your phone, you open another tab, you feel restless, and suddenly an hour is gone. Later, you blame yourself and think, I have no focus. But your brain isn't broken, it's overloaded. Your brain evolved to protect you from uncertainty, not to help you concentrate for long periods. Focus requires mental safety, and modern life constantly removes that safety. Notifications, unfinished tasks, pressure to perform, comparison, fear of falling behind, all of this keeps your nervous system slightly anxious, and an anxious brain cannot focus deeply because focus means narrowing attention, and narrowing attention feels dangerous to a brain that's scanning for threats. That's why when your mind is cluttered, focus feels painful. Your brain keeps pulling your attention away, not to sabotage you, but to check if something important is being missed. This is why telling yourself to just focus never works. You're asking your brain to do something it currently believes is unsafe. Every distraction is actually a signal. Something unresolved is demanding attention. When you try to focus while carrying mental clutter, your brain fights back with restlessness. The truth is, focus is not about forcing attention, it's about reducing internal noise. That noise comes from open loops, things you haven't decided, tasks you haven't defined, worries you haven't processed. An unclear task drains focus faster than a hard task. When your brain doesn't know exactly what success looks like, it keeps switching contexts, searching for clarity. That's why you feel busy but unproductive. You're spending energy deciding instead of doing. Real focus begins before work starts, not during it. It begins when your brain feels certain about one thing, what matters right now. When you clearly define the next small objective, your brain relaxes. Clarity signals safety, and safety allows focus. This is why people who seem highly focused aren't smarter, they're clearer. They reduce decisions, eliminate options, and limit what their brain has to consider. They don't multitask, because multitasking forces the brain to constantly reorient, which is exhausting. Focus is fragile. It breaks easily when you ask your brain to hold too much. The moment you try to focus on 5 things, you focus on none. Another reason focus disappears is emotional avoidance. Sometimes you lose focus not because the task is boring, but because it triggers discomfort, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough. In those moments, distraction becomes relief. Your brain escapes to something easier, something familiar. This isn't laziness, it's self-protection. If you don't understand this, you'll keep fighting yourself. But when you understand it, you can work with your brain instead of against it. The solution to focus is not longer hours or more pressure. It's creating conditions where your brain feels safe to stay. That means defining one clear task, reducing options, removing emotional pressure, and allowing imperfection. Focus improves when the cost of failure feels low. When you tell your brain, I'm just starting, not finishing, resistance drops. Focus grows when you give your attention permission to be imperfect. And the most important shift of all, stop trying to focus forever. Focus works in short, intentional bursts. Your brain can give you depth, but not endlessly. When you respect its limits, it rewards you with clarity. You don't lose focus because you're weak. You lose focus because your brain is overloaded, uncertain, and overstimulated. Once you remove confusion, reduce pressure, and simplify your attention, focus stops feeling like effort. It becomes a natural response. And when focus becomes natural, productivity follows without force.
If this video helped you understand why your mind keeps drifting and how to bring it back, comment, "I choose clarity." Because focus doesn't start with discipline, it starts with understanding how your brain actually works.